Good morning. Investigation 1.2, the globe and a world map. This is a globe. If you've never seen one before, we don't use them a lot. But this is a better three-dimensional representation of our planet because it's shaped a lot like our planet, and it helps you to see really how far away things are from other parts. Like, you might say, well, if I am in Oregon and I want to go to Scotland, I have to go over here, and then up to there. Because on a flat map, let me show you what that looks like. On a flat map, that's what you would see. I should have taped this up. You would go from Oregon over and then to Scotland. But do you know that the plane really doesn't do that? Because in the real world, we're shaped like this. It goes from Oregon over the top and down to Scotland. So sometimes using a globe is a better representation because it's the actual shape and you can kind of see where things are in relations to the other. But it's really hard to put a globe on the wall and be able to see the whole world at one time. You know what? I have some tape. Can you pause? So you can see now the whole world at one time. You don't have to turn the globe around, which is super helpful, especially in the digital world where we're going to have you put this in your Google Slides so that you can see everything at once. But there's some problems. Like Antarctica is not a big, long continent. You know, it's actually kind of a circle. So on a flat map, when you have to take this round thing and cut it apart and stitch it back together to make it flat, things get distorted, which means not the correct size and shape that they are in real life, but we try to make it work. But things at the poles basically get really messed up. But most flat maps work really good, and they try to eliminate how much of distortion there is. Why would you want to use this flat map? Well, you might be able to see that some weather that comes off of the top of Africa actually really does affect the United States of America, especially this time of year. There's some really interesting things going on, and you can see that right here in a flat, smaller area. If you wanted to know about weather patterns in the United States of America, it might be easier to have a flat map instead of a curved one, because you can sort of see and work with it so much better than it being on a curved surface.